skincare haul for you guys. You know, it's quarantine. I just started online shopping, and honestly I needed more skincare, and I've just been hearing a lot of great things about The Ordinary. And so I decided that I was gonna get a bunch of their stuff, as well as re-up on my CeraVe products. So let me just kind of give you a little rundown about my skin. Last month I got a facial, and it was the diamond tip facial. I think that's what it's called. It was a diamond tip facial where they kind of like scrub my skin with like a diamond tip. After I got that treatment, it really showed me how important exfoliation really is. And if you watched my last skincare routine, I showed how I exfoliated with a brush. It was this brush right here, and I don't use this brush anymore. I realized that brushes like these harbor a lot of bacteria, so I haven't used this brush since January, and I really haven't been exfoliating all that much for the last few months. I need some lip gloss. My lips are dry. After I got that facial, I realized how much my skin was really needing regular exfoliation like I had been doing before. And just to like show you kind of what I mean, I'm gonna show you these two pictures so you can compare my skin a year ago versus my skin now. Right now I'm dealing with a lot of hyperpigmentation. I'm not gonna say a lot. I feel like it's not a lot. I've had worse, and I've seen worse. But for me, knowing that like my skin can really get to a super clear state, my skin has not been its clearest. I have some hyperpigmentation on this cheek. These spots you see are just some recent pimples I've gotten in the last week. But other than that, let me see. So I have some on this cheek as well, just some hyperpigmentation and some texture. My skin, I know what it used to look like when it was completely clear, and I'm trying to get back to that. And I know that the reason why my skin is not as clear as it could be is because I haven't really been exfoliating. I'm doing a skin haul now. I bought a lot of different exfoliating products that I can lightly incorporate into my skin routine, and I'm very happy with my skin routine. I think I've come a long way in terms of what I know is good for my skin and how to treat it. If you've watched my other skin routine on Instagram, yeah, I don't follow that routine at all. It included essential oils and that facial brush, and also a cream, this cream right here, this salicylic cream, which is nothing wrong with it. I just prefer to use other products. I'm trying to wean myself away from Neutrogena. Okay, I'm trying to be a little more bougie. The first product I have, which I plan on incorporating into my routine, well actually that I already have been using in my routine, is the niacinamide. Let's see if it'll. This is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% with zinc 1%, which I've already been using. I've been using it since early February. Yeah, so I've been using it for 2 months now, and it's made a huge difference in my skin. I used to have very oily skin, and my pores would be very inflamed, and it just really has helped in my glow, and it's helped to minimize my pores. Everything it promises to do, it's done, and I love it. And actually, I feel like it's actually changed the type of skin I have. I really don't have oily skin anymore. It's really crazy. I don't. All right, so the next product that I haven't used before yet, but I'm excited about, is the hyaluronic acid, 2% plus B5. and this is supposed to help with hydration. My skin has been teetering on the dry side a little bit lately, which, I mean, that's fine. I'm just gonna incorporate more hydration because anyway, even if your skin is oily, you still need hydration, and I know that hyaluronic acid provides that. And in terms of my exfoliating products, I have my lactic acid 5% plus hyaluronic acid, and this is my plan for this is to use it twice a week, either once or twice a week. We'll see how my skin reacts to it. Okay, and I plan on mixing it with my hyaluronic acid. Okay, and in terms of a mask or something that's a little deeper and a little stronger, I got the AHA 30% plus the BHA 2% peeling solution, and this is their 10-minute exfoliating facial. So what I plan on doing with this to start off is I'm only going to put it on active pimples or on my texture, like my more textured areas, which are just this area right here where you see the darkness here, and my pimples here, and I'm gonna put it also on this cheek. I don't really have a lot of problem areas on my skin, so I don't want to over exfoliate, but I will put this once a week on the places where I feel like it's necessary. So it's kind of gonna be like almost like a spot treatment for me. That's how I plan on using it until I feel like I need to use it in a different way. So those are all my The Ordinary products. I also have re-upped on some CeraVe products, which I love CeraVe. So I have this right here, the Hydrating Facial Cleanser, which I haven't used this before, but I'm sure it's fine. I've used, CeraVe is great. I trust them. I trust them with my skin. The reason why I got this is because I know it's gentle, and I feel like it'll pair pretty well with my more exfoliating products. The days that I plan on using, say, like the lactic acid, I don't want to put too much pressure on my skin ahead of time. So this is nice and gentle, and it'll help me transition to my lactic acids. The days that I'm not using my lactic acid, I'm going to use my normal cleanser that I normally use, which is the Renewing SA Cleanser. And this is a salicylic acid cleanser. I'm going to be using this on the days that I'm not using my lactic acid, so that way I can kind of balance. And then I also re-upped on my moisturizer, which is the Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And this I've been using for a long time, probably maybe 2 years now. And I just love it. I love how simple and gentle it is. Nothing wrong with it. And this also has hyaluronic acids in it and ceramides, which are great for rebuilding your protective skin barrier. And so I feel like this routine is all about exfoliating, gently exfoliating, but also moisturizing and hydrating the skin. I think in general, my skin is changing. I am getting older, my hormones are changing, and although I still am acne prone, I want my skin routine to be slowly focused more on anti-aging and hydrating, and also still fighting off acne. As you get older, I feel like you struggle with that stuff more because you have less cell turnover as you get older. And so I feel like my routine is going to focus more on getting rid of scarring and texture, and also replenishing hydration and preparing the skin for anti-aging things like that. So yeah, I've very well thought out my routine, and I trust what I have out here. I'm excited about The Ordinary and what it's gonna do. I have already tried the niacinamide, and I'm really happy about it, and I feel good about, what these other products are gonna be like. So come with me as I go ahead and try these products.